our
Next 4
sixth
years we
fight
will
of
be.
the night. This fight is fought under the division of the lightweight bout. Full tie rules for this one. 3 2-minute rounds. And our sponsor for this fight is the 42 for 42 Foundation. Introducing you, fighting out of our blue corner. Please put your hands together for Sabrina Charlton.
She started fighting because of her son, Wyatt. Watching him, she was inspired and wanted to get in the gym, get amongst it.
I know, Wyatt. I was teasing him about a week or two ago up on Conquest Promotions, calling him the Red Ranger. Wait till you see him walk out. Looks like a Power Ranger. Like, definitely, he's a kid that was born about 10 years ago and should have grown up in the late 80s, early 90s. Like, the dangly earrings, the pretty boy slick hair pack.
And her opponent coming
glorious.
for the red corner. Put
Who
your
is
hands
actually
together
on the
for
card,
Ange Muddle.
He is indeed later tonight.
Yeah. He definitely gives off Red Ranger vibes as well. Bit of a boss.
And here we have Ange Muddle out of Voodoo Combat. I've actually worked a bit with Ange in the lead up to this fight around her mindset. As you know, I work with people to do with their mind and using their mind as the powerful tool that it is. And amongst that, I work with some fighters for their performance. And it was a pleasure working with Ange. She's a great young lady. Working with her, getting her mind sorted so that here she is tonight, ready to perform at her best.
Folks, this young lady standing in front of me weighed in at 50.8 kgs. She has a fight record of 3 fights and 2 wins. She trains under Nguyen Muay Thai from Brisbane. Please put it together for Sabrina Charlton. And her opponent standing here in the red corner, she weighed in at 50.8 kgs. She's had 1 fight and 1 win. She's trained under Ryan Gatley and Paul Warren from the Voodoo Combat Center in Brisbane. Please put your hands together for Ange, the Blood Puddle, Muddle.
The Blood Puddle.
Hey,
Yes.
Fighters, now seal the ring.
What a name.
I love it. It's like, definitely was made in a mosh pit. So really, now that I think about it, I can actually blame you for the reason I had a broken nose, because you work on mindset with Chad Collins, and
Yes.
if it wasn't for you, I definitely could have gotten in his head, and he would not have broken my nose.
And there's no way, and you're welcome, by the way. You're
Yeah.
very welcome. And that was actually part of our visualization in preparation was
On the 24 hours notice of...
yeah, on the 24 hours. That's all it takes, mate. Mate, give me 30 minutes with someone and
And they're breaking Reese Lightning's nose.
Oh, mate. An in-depth visualization of putting his fists like wrecking balls through your face, trying to drive your nose through the back of your skull. And he did well.
He
did very well.
He did well.
Yeah.
It was 10 seconds to go, and I
Yeah.
thought, I've got this. I'm going to hit him with a big left hook. Opened up, and I was checking the ceiling lights. Turns out it was an outdoor venue. There was no ceiling lights. And
Who else has taken a fight on short notice against a world champion fighter like Chad Collins, you know? It's a credit to you.
Yeah, thank you. Maybe I should do some mindset work with you and actually not do stupid things. We'll get that sorted.
Yes, we'll have to make an appointment.
Like I say, though, no good story ever started with I stayed at home on a Saturday night.
That's it. That's it.
You think of any cool story you've got?
You've got to get amongst it. You've got to get
Saturday
involved.
night out there with the boys.
We're here to live.
That's it. Now, let's kick it over to the flyweight. Full tie rules, 3 2-minute rounds. We've got the Blood Puddle and the Red Ranger's mum.
It's going to be great.
Yeah. I think it's glorious, though, that you get to fight on the same
Round
card
one.
as, like, your son.
As
or
your
your
son, mate. Well, she trains. She's got a number of kids. They all train together and they're fighting together. Like, that's a beautiful thing. Strong hands from Ange.
Yeah.
Strong hands.
She's got the old southpaw too.
Nice respect there not to kick Sabrina in the head as she went down.
Very difficult, I find, in the early stages, coming up against the southpaw, and like if you've only got orthodoxes to train and that.
Yep,
It
definitely.
can take it a bit out of you.
Ange is really working that straight left hand down the middle like a jab. Boy, she looks exactly like her son.
Oh, strong genetics, eh? Original Blue Ranger. Passing the throne down. I love how like girls are like their fight sport in itself has evolved. Like I remember when I started a couple of years ago, I'll say.
Yeah, a couple of decades ago.
Girls were just sloppy and aggressive, and it was like just all out, everything at once, super mega punch kick things.
It was messy, and there were only,
Yeah.
I remember when I started, like, going back over 20 years ago, it was known as, there were some derogatory terms for the very few women that you would ever see on a card, whereas today there's just outstanding athletes with amazing technique.
It's a credit to these women, like, to be able to come in and go, okay, I'm Thai boxing, this is how Thais fight, this is what I've got to do, and to be able to hold it,
100%.
just whap, 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 and then pop, 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 boom, pop, 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 boom, big shots.
And
Good.
I understand exactly what your noises mean. And for anyone at home that doesn't, what he's saying, it's more calculated. It's calculated, it's precise. There wasn't any rushing and just flailing away and hoping for the best from these two women. It was actually, they were being patient and they were looking for their shots. It's great to see. Bop, bop, bop.
That's it. We've got the Google Iggy translator here.
I'm here to help.
I feel like Ange may have just edged that round.
Yep.
Just with the more dominant,
Cleaner strike.
strikes,
Round two.
more effective ones. But I also put that down to I feel like Sabrina may have just struggled for that first half of the round with the, oh, you're actually hitting me as a southpaw, not as an orthodox.
Yep.
And then it just takes that getting used to of getting your foot on the outside of the lead shot.
Which
so
she is
you're
doing now,
balanced.
and you can see that she's stepping to her left. She's moving away from the dominant hand of Ange.
Both girls not afraid to throw that punished leather around. That's another reason I love punished gear. Pure leather. Lasts for years. Get onto it. You've heard it here first. Reese Lightning.
Only one thing makes punished gloves look better, and that's when there's some blood on them.
I think by the end of tonight, with everyone and their let's get ready to bang attitude, it's gonna happen.
Great exchanges here with the hands from both ladies.
I'm quite impressed actually right there for that 10 seconds. Both of their footwork, they actually both stayed in stance,
Yep.
circled back, one was going back, one was going forward, and their footwork stayed in unison and just carried on.
Yeah. Sabrina really pushing forward with the aggression. Ange patiently picking her shots. Oh, the big left hand straight down the pipe.
8 seconds.
Oh, I love
to go.
Sabrina's smile. She bites
She
that-
loves it. She loves it.
She knows it. She's in it. That's beautiful.
End of round number 2. Sabrina is loving it in there. There's a smile on her.
I'm such a fan of both of these women. It's not funny.
A great matchup. And still looking composed in the corner. Sabrina looks like she's done this many times before, not just 3.
Knows to just walk back, sit down, just takes that big deep breath.
Sits, breathes.
Gets that composure. Get drowned in the water by the tyres. There's no better feeling, is there?
Especially if it's Wadi Water.
Yeah.
One of the great sponsors of tonight.
It's 100% Wadi Water.
Australian owned. Such a great drop.
Oh. I'm going to go through about 47 of these cans tonight.
Third and final round.
Round number 3 is underway. 2 minutes of action. Who wants it more? Good footwork there. Stepping off to the side was Ange. Oh, and throwing that straight left hand down the middle. Good strong clinch.
As they both tie up.
These ladies are tough.
I love watching a good clinch session. And even though that they're amateurs, that's still for like 6 fights between the pair of them. To be able to compose themselves in a grapple like that.
They're doing it very well. As you said, good stance, good balance. They're both maintaining good posture. A little bit of an accidental low knee south of the border.
They're legal, kids. I'm telling you. Watch my next fight. I'm throwing them. Sabrina just biting that mouth guard, walking forward, looking to bang.
Oh!
Big teep from Ange.
Ange is really using that straight left hand down the middle well, which is ideal when you're a southpaw.
Let's make some noise for these ladies.
I'd love to see Ange throw that big left head kick like the typical southpaw does.
Yep. We're down to the final 25 seconds here of the fight.
Sabrina just got that annoying jab that's actually landing. It's just bang, bang, bang on the point.
10 seconds remaining.
This is great. This is beautiful finish from both ladies.
If you're a young girl that does Muay Thai and you're watching, aspire to fight like this.
Exactly. That was amazing. Both ladies did so well.
And make sure you
Love that.
hydrate on some Wadi spring waters.
If I was in the desert and I'm walking along and it's extremely hot as it is in the desert and I'm very parched, what do you think I want more than anything else in the world? What do you think I want?
You definitely want that Wadi spring.
I want some Wadi spring water. Not just any water, I want some Wadi spring water.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
You don't even want the shelter. Just
Mate,
give me that Wadi springs. Let me
I don't want
bathe in
shelter,
it.
I don't want food. I don't want anything. I want some Wadi water.
Fighters, please come to the center of the ring. The judges have made a decision. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a fight. Let's give a round of applause to these ladies. Absolute great effort. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your winner for this fight goes to the red corner!